How did y'all know to come respond to this scene?
We actually got a call from Greenville County Sheriff's Office, who got a call from a homeowner that his animal had brought what he thought may have been human remains to his residence. And when the Sheriff's Office got here, they obviously felt like they were human because of what we had located, and they called the Greenville County Coroner's Office, and we did respond. I can confirm it is human remains. We have recovered majority of the human remains that we're able to recover at this time. They will be taken to our lab. We'll talk to a forensic pathologist, and they're going to look at tomorrow and hopefully let us know maybe some type of race or sex, age, something like that. And Greenville County Sheriff's Office is working through the missing persons reports and stuff like that. But right now it's hard to say much of how long they've been here, or the gender, or the race, or the sex.
Any indication of foul play?
At this time, what we saw so far, we don't see any signs of foul play. But again, in a more controlled environment tomorrow, we may find something in the skeletal structure that will indicate that. But at this time, no.
Are you able to say, maybe not exactly where, but close by to where the remains were found, like what part of the woods or anything?
I don't, because the remains that we've been able to locate so far is out of the gentleman's yard who called it in.
So is that what investigators are doing now in the woods?
And we have our cadaver dog from the coroner's office is running the woods to see if they can locate more of the human remains. More than likely, depending on what we find tonight, we'll probably be back out tomorrow at first light with our cadaver dog from the coroner's office.
So how much longer will y'all be out here tonight?
Coroner's office probably leaving in the next 30 minutes at the most. Sheriff's office, you probably have to ask them.
I know you said it's hard to say how long this body's been out here. Do you have a minimum amount of time that would have had to be out here? I
don't, and like I say, in more controlled environment tomorrow, we can get a better idea of how long it's been here. But that will just be speculation irregardless.
And when you say an animal, dragged these remains, are you referring to like a dog? A
dog. It was the gentleman who lives at the residence. Their dog actually brought the human remains up and brought multiple pieces of the human remains. And I'm sorry to say that kind of helps us out. The more we can find faster, the more we can use to determine sex, race, and maybe an age, and maybe an ID. But right now we're using whatever we possibly can to find as many human remains as we can.
And then if you can, again, if you'll just state your name and title for us.
Mike Ellis, E-L-L-I-S last name, and Greenville County's Chief Deputy Coroner.
Anything else we missed?
Anything you would like to add in or say?
Nothing that I can think.
And it seems like a pretty isolated area, correct?
It is. It really is, and most people that I know that's actually lived here has lived here quite a while. And I'm sure it was shocking for the gentleman to come outside and see what he could actually recognize as human remains.
How is the gentleman doing? Is he okay?
The Sheriff's Office is actually interviewing him. I haven't talked with him. One of our other deputy coroners, I think, has talked to him.